Hello everyone, I'm Pledge3004. Welcome back to Ark Survival Ascended. Thank you for coming to hang out with me. I always enjoy having you here, so sit back, relax, enjoy the video, and let's get into some gaming. So on June 20th, 2025, Ragnarok came out. We already have some things going here. We started our little base here, and we decided to come up here a little bit farther since things have changed. We can get to the other side over here and go down that way over by the skeleton that we have down there. And we went all the way around the bay that way, and we came all the way back up this way, and there is a way for us to get up and down across the way over here. I think that's really cool that they actually made this a lot closer. That way we don't have to, have mods or whatever for bridges and all that stuff, so that's pretty awesome. We got some tames. The last time we have a Pteranodon and a Parasaur, of course some Pegomastax, and a Dilo. None of them are super very high except that one Pego. And we need to go out and get some more stuff. We need some chitin to be able to make the saddle for the Pteranodon. I did, however, make the mortar and pestle. So now we have that, so we can begin making some stuff here, and that's going to be good. That's going to help us out quite a bit. Let's go see about placing this somewhere. Maybe we'll place him right there in front of that window, or maybe actually right next to the window. There we go. Now, we will be able to make quite a bit of stuff in here, and that's going to be good because we are going to need quite a bit of the narcotic, and hopefully be able to make a lot of that. Now, we're going to have to make some spark powder and different things once we get that far, but for right now, I'm not going to get too terribly worried about it. We are at level 27, and now we have some other levels to go. I want to get up the health, and let's do movement speed, and let's go ahead and do weight again. Okay, so that way we have that. So now we are level 30. Let's go see about our points. Let's go see what we can open up under level 30 right now. Okay, looks like we have Iguanodon and Megalosaurus. We have the sword and the sickle. Let's go ahead and let's open up quite a few other things right now because we're going to need it anyway. Let's do the forge, the smithy, the metal tools, the metal hatchet, and let's do the trained arrow, of course, since we're going to need that anyway. Let's go ahead and see. Let's go and do a pike, a crossbow. I don't know if we'll do the ladder yet, and I want to see about a water jar, because as soon as we can get that, we're going to get crystal, and that's going to help us out quite a lot. Do a sword and a sickle. Now, what we're going to have to do is see about making all of that stuff. But we also need to expand our base quite a bit. Right now, what I want to do is go see if I can get enough of the chitin to be able to make a saddle for our Pteranodon here, because he's going to help us out quite a lot. So all I got to do is go find out where in the heck all that chitin is at, even if we have to take on some things that we may not enjoy taking on, but we do got to, get that if we want to do anything. Let's go see what it's going to take to get the forge first. So we're going to need more wood and quite a bit of stone, and then we can begin making that, and that would be for the best. Then we can have the metal tools and stuff, and that's going to help us out a lot. I'm making the metal forge right now, so let's go ahead and get this stuff put in. So all I got to do is figure out a place where I want to put it, and I'm not going to be able to put it too much on this side just because there's no room, and I really don't want to fall off if I can all help it. With all the plants around and everything, it is going to be a little bit more difficult to work with, but I'm sure we can figure this out. Let's put 2 out like that. That'll work. Let's go put in a couple of walls. So we're going to get those done first, and then we'll get the rest of this stuff done. Let's do walls and doorway. We're going to do 2 of those. And then we're going to get these guys put in. Then we'll get the forge put in. We do have a little bit of metal, like 9 pieces of metal. And let's do him back here. We're going to do this with the window. Okay. Put one in there, put one in there. And then we will get this guy put in, trying to press different buttons because that's kind of what I'm getting used to with other games. Put the forge in right there, and then we'll see about getting the smithy in whenever we have a chance. Okay, let's go ahead and get out the 9 metal. We only have 21 titans, so that's one of the biggest problems. We need like 55 more, 56 more. Let's put this in. Let's get this least in, so that way we're good to go there. We'll drop some of the wood, and then we'll go down and start seeing if we can get some other things figured out so we can begin making some more good progress, because I really got to go find where the chitin is. If we can get something good, that would be great. Going way up there on the top is a challenge because we don't have the water necessary for that. But I guess we're just going to have to go do something so we can move up some. We're going to have to figure out a way to... Okay, I guess our tames can come up over this way. So, whoa. Hey, buddy. So that will work too. I'm going to go looking around for some chitin and trilobites and whatever else I can find. And hopefully we'll have enough. We could really begin looking around and exploring this new remade map and see what the heck is all down here. I did manage to go ahead and get quite a bit of chitin or keratin. I got 63 keratin right now, so I'm going to go ahead and pick up this chitin here. And then we have that. Now we should have enough to help ourselves out. And I'm going to go ahead and put some stuff in here. I am going to put in the metal that I have. I have 19 metal more, so that's 28. That should help us out quite a bit. And I'm going to have to go see about getting some more wood. Luckily, there is wood around. That's the best part about this new map, is they did change things quite a bit, so the wood is much easier to come by up here. Because it's kind of tough if you can't, come up here and get the wood pretty easy. It makes it very difficult. Then you have to always go down and put yourself in harm's way and all that stuff. It's fine. It just makes it a little bit easier to do this. Let's get this done so we can start making metal tools. That's going to really be good. I'm just going to go and put in about 75 of that. We're going to light that fire. I am going to make some more narcotics, so that way we have that. I should have quite a bit of rotten meat, and that's going to be good. And then I'll put in half of that again, and we do have 8 more rotten meat. Probably going to put in a little bit more than that. That's going to help. That's going to give us all that we need. That's going to be good. All right, so now we're doing pretty good. We are going to have quite a few, like 18, 17 of the narcotic. Now we just need to make the saddle for the Pteranodon. Let's go to tab and let's go to here. Let's go open up the Pteranodon saddle. I don't know if we can open it up yet. So at least we have that now. That's awesome. That does help out a lot. Now we're going to be able to move ourselves up a little bit. There's a saber tooth and all kinds of stuff like that. Limantria, I don't know. I think it's on here, but I'm not sure. We will find out soon enough. So we have that. Okay. Once we get the 5 metal in here, then we'll just need that. We'll see how much stone we need to be able to make the smithy. So we're going to need a little bit more stone. That's not too terribly hard to get. That's only going to take a couple of hopefully short minutes to get that. We can mine some rocks if we need to. And that is not a rock. Cool. Okay, so now we have the rocks. Let's go back. Let's make that smithy. We have that. And then we'll be able to move along and make metal tools. And we'll get the Pteranodon saddle going as well. Let me just get this guy set up first. And then we're going to be rocking and rolling. That's awesome. Okay, I'm going to put him right next to there. About right there, I guess. That'll work. And then we're going to have some hide and some wood. So let me just go ahead and drop like 100 hide and probably that there. Drop in, we don't have a lot of wood left. We're going to have to drop what we can, and then we're going to have to drop in quite a bit of fiber, which now means I need to go get a lot of fiber and wood. Alright, I think we have everything that we need. I did put the metal in the smithy. Now we have the ability to get the pick. Let's go ahead and get this. Then we can get a lot more metal. Quite a bit easier. I'm just going to repair this guy right now, and then we'll transfer him in. Actually, we don't want him in. We want him in. But we're just going to go ahead and do that, and then we're going to put the metal pick down there. Okay. Now let's go see about the Pteranodon saddle. There we go. Everything is ready. Let's go put that on. Sweet. Now we have the Pteranodon saddle. Now we can actually get going to several places a lot easier. And he's not the highest level, but he will work and he will actually keep us going for what we have. We have to take that. I'm just going to go and put on a full stack, or at least 16. And that guy actually has a lot. We'll take him off. And we need those narcotic anyway. So now we're doing pretty good. I think we have some good stuff happening. We're going to have to get some weight going on this guy, so that way we have it. It's not going to be the best. But I think that if we do this a few times, weight and stamina, his health is decent, but his weight definitely needs to come up. Okay, let's go see. His weight is way too much, because we're weighing too much. Let's go drop some stuff in here, and then we'll go see if we can go find some of the crystal, and then we can make the spyglass, and that's going to help us out quite a bit more, and hopefully we'll be able to get a lot more done. We can really move along at a pretty good clip then. I'm just going to go ahead and drop some extra wood and stuff in here, because we really don't need to be carrying all of that. Dropped all the weight that I could. Let's go down over here. Let's go drop some berries and stuff on our guy. Our parasaur here. That way we can drop our weight even more, and that's going to help. Okay, that should be good. I'm hoping. Okay, his health, or his weight, is now down quite a ways. Yay! There's that castle up there. Now, we gotta go over here this way, because I believe up on that rock over there is where we want to go, so that we can get the crystal, if it's still there. We're now up on that rock, and I don't know if the crystal is gonna be here. We're gonna have to look around for it. Pretty sure this is the right rock, because it's the only rock here. But it looks like they did rework things. We don't know where the crystal is going to be now because of the rework, but we will find out. It could be up a little bit farther. We're just going to have to go and see. It would be nice if the crystal was actually right back down over here, but I did not see any crystal. But then again, I wasn't paying a lot of attention because I was looking at other things. Okay, I am not noticing any crystal up here. Let's go up a little bit farther, and let's go see. Maybe even up over here around the corner, huh? Hopefully there will be. We really need that crystal if we're going to get the spyglass or anything like that. Maybe they just moved it up around the corner, so that way it's, you know, not as easy to come by as it once was. Really want to make sure that we can fly if need be with our birds. So let's get our stamina back up on him, and then we're gonna look around. This is a cool map, and this is probably, like I said, one of my favorite maps. And this and Fjordor are probably two of my favorite maps. I really like almost all of them. Some I like more than others, but this is definitely one of the better maps out there. Now, since they've changed things, my opinion may change a little bit, but so far I am really liking what I have been experiencing here. So all I gotta do is... Okay, there's sabers, so I really don't want them right now. That could be very, very detrimental to our staying alive for long. And there should be RGs somewhere up here too. Might go down there and see if we can get that blue drop. Maybe there's something good in there. Let's go see if there is. And hopefully what we're looking for will be in this drop. That would be so amazing if it was. Okay, let's check out this crate. Alright, tree sap, tap, stone arrows. Ooh, Mastercraft metal sickle. Nice, holy moly. This is all, ooh, look at that. Apprentice Lordicarus saddle, Terror Bird saddle, and a Megalosaurus saddle blueprint. Okay, we're going to be weighing quite a bit, but I think we'll still be okay. Our bird is definitely overweight, but I think a little bit of weight. He is quite a bit overweight. Guess what I'm going to have to do is figure out some stuff that I'm going to drop, but I'm not going to drop the stuff we just got, because that would be not the best. Okay, kind of finally got enough weight down that we can fly. It is not very fast, and it's not going to last very long, but we don't have to have it last a long time. We just have to be able to get out of harm's way. Okay, I don't know where they hid the crystal. So that's going to be something we're going to have to look for. If I go too far up here, I'm likely to get into some real trouble because there could potentially be RGs up here. And if there are RGs up here, yes, we want to be up here, but not when we're barely able to fly fast. You know what I mean? Looks like I finally found some crystal. It is out here in a castle in the middle of a lake. I'll show you on the map here real quick. Just give me a minute to get my bearings. Make sure I'm not going to be attacked. So, I can look like that, but let's go to here. Let's go to this map. So here is the snow area. There's the bay there, so you can see that right there. And this is the bridge that goes across there that we have our tames on down over there. And so right up here there is a lake next to the snow area, and it's right on this lake. So all I need is just a couple of pieces. It's like there's also maybe some metal here. It's kind of hard to tell, but a couple of pieces is all that I need. Something like that. Now, let's go to here and let's go see if we actually have the spyglass open. We do not. Okay, now we do. Now, let's go see if we can make this said spyglass, because I really want to make that so I can see a lot of different things. I think a dilo bit it or something. Where is the spyglass? There we go. We need a little bit of wood. Okay, we are almost at weight, and that is actually, it is not a node of metal, but it sure does look like it. Let's go up here. I'm hoping that this will be safe. We'll have to find out. Okay, right up here. So all I need is a piece or a couple of pieces of wood. Just make sure I don't see anything. Okay, there we go. Boy, we are really heavy right now. Let's try to get up to a higher place where maybe we won't be attacked by too many things like sabers or whatever. And I kind of forgot about that place. Then I actually did a little research to try to find out where the heck the crystal was, and it showed that place, and I'm like, I think I remember where that place is. Let's go make the spyglass now. Sweet. Now we have it. That's going to help out a lot. Alright, now we can put that on number 7 like we always do, and now we have our spyglass. Now we have our spyglass. Now we can see. That's going to help out quite a lot. Alright, sweet. So now that we have it, we can always come back up and get it later, and I'm probably just going to drop this extra weight just so our bird can fly again. Okay, so we got the spyglass. We now know where the crystal is, at least some of the crystal. There is crystal up near other areas, but for right now, I'm not going to get too worried about those. And let's see about heading back home. So maybe we can do some other things while we still have the time. So I got back home and I went ahead and dropped those 2 saddles that I got, and I dropped some other stuff, and I made some trank arrows. So now we have that. What we're gonna do is, along the way of trying to find the crystal, I saw something that I've been wanting to get, and so I think what I'm gonna do is head over this way. I'm gonna go up there in those mountains a little bit, and we're gonna go and get ourselves something that's gonna help us out quite a bit. I did take up the stamina a little bit on the bird. I need to do a little bit more with like weight and stuff just so we can fly a little bit better and more stamina. But we'll get there as soon as we can. So, let me go up here in the hills, over a little bit over that way I do believe, or somewhere right around there. There are some RGs up here too, but I'm not as worried about them for the time being. Mainly because there's a couple of other creatures up here that I have my eyes on that I would like to get. And they should be right around here. So, let's go see. There's this one here. Ooh-wee, that one's a little out of our range right now. That's a 119. I would like to get him. We will. Just not right now. So, let me go find where the other ones are that I saw. They could be up here just a little ways, but I know they were in this general area. So now I have to go back and try to find them again. I just don't remember exactly where I saw the map, but they were right up here. There we go. Ooh, what is he? 45. There we go. That'll work. So all I have to do is safely kind of get him down. Let me see if I can actually get him off this mountain somehow and brought down there. So, this is going to be a little bit of a challenge, but I think we can do it okay. There is that vulture there. He might become a problem, but we'll find out. Let me just go ahead and put those on there. I have 10 trank arrows, and I can make 8 more. So, let's go see if we can get this level 45, huh? Okay, come on, buddy. Come with me. I'm not too sure that he's actually going to cooperate. But we will see. And it looks like there's all kinds of ones up here. I just really want that 45. So I think that's about the maximum of what we can handle right now. So if I can do that, that would be great. Come on, buddy. Come on down. Let me go see if I can get this guy done so we can have him. Okay, the anky just went out. Now what I have to do is, of course, I don't have any berries. I have 2 amber berries. So I am going to go see if I can gather some berries fairly quickly and safely. And hopefully we can get back up there and get him tamed. Alright, anky just tamed up. So we have him. Now what we can do is head home. So I also got a saber tooth, and right above where the tip of the Pteranodon's head is, there was a red drop up there. And I went up there to see if I could get it. I couldn't, but there was a level 123 saber tooth that I took out with my Pteranodon. And I thought that the little one would be a 123 also, but it was not. It was just a level 16. But I will still take a 16 over nothing, so there is that. Now what we gotta do is get back home, and it's gonna be a little bit before we can, because it is quite a long ways over, and hopefully everything will go okay. We should have fairly safe-ish area to go down, or so I'm hoping. And then we will get home and see where we are, and hopefully be able to get home safely. So right now I am being chased by some vultures. You can see them coming right now, just right by the bird's head. They are bound and determined to take me out, and they are going to do everything they can to take me out. Don't quite know why they're so ticked off at me, but I attacked a seagull over there because the seagull attacked me first, and now they are bound and determined to get revenge. For what? I don't know, because I didn't hit any of them, but I guess that is what they see. I really don't know exactly what I'm going to do. Just, I guess, take it as I can. They don't stop. That's one of the biggest things with the vultures, is they just kind of keep on going. And here they come. See them right there? There they come. Come on, bird, you need to come with me. Quit attacking those guys. You're gonna die, and I already know you are. Yep. It's kind of what I thought. Darn. Those vultures are nothing but pains. I think the vultures have finally left me alone. I'm not certain of that, but I'm not being attacked by them anymore either, so that's good. Got the stuff off the bird. Let me see. Should also have the bird's saddle. There it is. Okay. So, we at least got home. We lost our bird, but the bird was attacking the vultures. It did take out a fair amount of the vultures, but it didn't take out all of them. And now that we have that, I guess that we are just going to have to go and get ourselves another Pteranodon. But we got one. We can get others. Let's get these guys home now. And at least 2 of them made it, even though we did lose our bird. That's alright. Like I said, we can get another one. Now I just have to get back home and get these guys back up where we want them to be safe. Okay, thank you for joining me here. We did do a pretty good job. We got the spyglass, and now we have that. So now we can actually, you know, do a little bit of looking around really good. And we lost our Pteranodon due to the darn vultures, as I said. So now I have to go see if I can locate another one. Maybe go up there somewhere. Now that I have tranks, I can actually knock it out maybe a little bit easier, and that would be good. And I also want to go see about getting some more metal so we can get the stuff on these guys. I don't know how many levels he has. He has 6, and this guy's gonna have a few because he was battling a few things too. And yeah, so I think we did pretty good. We got ourselves an inky and a saber tooth, and now we just have to go and get another bird. So if you enjoyed the episode, drop a like on the video, and hopefully we can really soon begin, getting some good metal and everything now that we have an inky and stuff. That would be great. And I'm going to look around for another Pteranodon, and hopefully I will have one here soon. So you have a great day, and I will talk to you next time. Bye-bye.